Hola a todos, ¿cómo estáis el día de hoy? ¿Bien? Pues aquí he estado, ¿cómo se llama? He estado ausente, ¿vale? Porque he estado, ¿cómo se llama? En mis problemitas personales de este y del otro, pues eso, ¿vale? Pues ahora voy a hacer un directo, ¿vale? Que os debo muchos directos durante estas 2 semanas que no he hecho nada de directo, creo. Vale, y ahora ya creo que en esta semana voy a hacer directos por la tarde. Vale, señores y señoras, chicos y chicas, chiquillos y chiquillas. Vale, otra cosa que os quiero comentar. Si me escucháis bien o mal, pues me lo decís. Vamos para el juego, ¿vale? Este juego es el Ice Combat 7, el tema de juego de aviones, de guerra, ¿vale? Este Ice Combat 7 también me gusta mucho porque hay un modo historia, ¿vale? De, de dos, ¿cómo se llama? De dos, ¿cómo se llama? De dos países que están en contra y esto, pues eso, ¿vale? Y tiene campaña, que es lo que más me mola, ¿vale? Nos vamos para el juego y nos vemos ahora. Y esta es la Combat 7. Le damos, ¿vale? Campaña también tiene multijugador, tiene campaña, tiene DLCs, pero no me lo he comprado. Tiene DLCs, también tiene, ¿cómo se llama? Aviones, tiene alguna campaña que otra, y eso mola, ¿vale? Como ya lo veis, ¿vale? Pero no me mola. Porque todos los aviones también lo puedes conseguir, creo, en el juego. Campaña. Voy a reiniciar la historia. Sí. Normal. Y vamos para allá.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the ocean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. a prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been wearing a vest with you, you piece of junk. Should have built a return, too.
Uy, uy, uy. La han derribado. Hicieron unos Charles
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible? The tank farm to the north has been bombed. Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Nos están atacando. El siguiente, vale, soy este. Vale, y tengo que ir. Tengo que ir a donde está el punto rojo. Vale, pues vamos. Iniciar sesión. Misión. Ah, es verdad que yo tengo aviones. Por supuesto, creo que me dan este. Pues voy a coger. Todos están casi mejorados. F2, ¿ah?
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparation complete. Stand by at the front.
Pues vamos para allá con este avión. El FA2. Charles a Saul.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Vamos al escuadrón Mage.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Column 4, understood.
Vale, pues vamos a derrotarlo.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Missile hit. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2. Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Yeah.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. They're way overhead.
Hay dos.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Veo.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Tres.
Enemy missile closing. Breaking. Toggle 3 engaging. Hold on.
Target is in range of guns. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
They have a lock on you, shake 'em!
Mage 2, target's in range. Prepare bomb behind the enemy. Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
I know the kid's showing some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely got his feet wet.
Ahí en 34. Otro enemigos en calidad. 10.000.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Toggle this lock. That only scratched me up. Continue with your combat.
Mage 2 crashed.
Y con el enemigo incluido. Intentar el punto de control.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Column 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft. Landed, evaded the attack. I'm cornered. Bands on your six, watch it.
Good kill. Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
Dejándome de
I know the
frío.
kid's showing some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Lluvia toda micha.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, target down.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base. Enemy on your rear.
Que me encanta mucho este porque es una pasada. Más puedes ver
Nice kill, Mage 2.
lanza el misil desde dentro.
Enemy bomber down.
Canta
Nice
tú.
going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. But you still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers
Canta.
back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Color 2, let's maintain elements.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your six covered, sir.
Radio.
Mage 2, missile away. Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
¿Dónde están? Veo. Uf. 4, sí. Vale. Este que va es al MiG-21.
Stand inside it. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I call that mission accomplished. We've still got half our baggage. Emptying over the hangars and runways.
H2, missile launch.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire!
He's mine. He's not getting away. Column 4, Box 2. Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your tail.
Missile.
H2 bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their own payload.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Bandit in my sight. My God.
They're locked on me. H2, bandit on your 6.
Missile.
Break, missile incoming.
Missile. Missile. Ammunition zero.
Special weaponry depleted. One remaining.
H2, keep your focus. You got this.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off. To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Me ha gustado.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater and Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Gusette Delis of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2.
Esa es la repetición de la misión. Pues ya lo hemos hecho. La primera misión.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Es un resumen de la misión. Siguiente misión.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Erusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Erusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans, but to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering,
se cayó
yeah,
avión.
I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Castelli of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Pues la persiguieron y la persiguieron hasta que la cogieron con unos perros. Joder. A ver, según una misión.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Vale, hay enemigos de tierra y de aire. Entonces me pillaré un radar. Vehículo, vale. Si hay vehículos, entonces me pillaré. Pillaré. Este no me gusta. Este. Vale, no. Este, el 2A. Con este. Con este mismo.
Mage Squadron, sorting
Vamos para allá.
ASAP.
Ahora está bien. El 2A para mí es el mejor. De momento el mejor avión que tengo. Destruir las instalaciones terrestres, vale. Hay que destruirlas todas.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damages to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
Confirm.
Shit. Where are the damn interceptors? It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Target destroyed. Time to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Los escucho rotando todo el rato. Vale, dado a ese. Vamos. Vamos. Ahí
Ground target destroyed.
está. Vale. Ahora me voy con otro. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Freno, 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 freno.
The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them? We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
H2, anti-ship missile launched.
Menos.
You're low on special weaponry. Target destroyed. Free to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Get away from that vehicle! Now! You're targeted!
No remaining special weaponry. H2, target destroyed.
Breaking off! Lock down hostile. All the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Residential areas.
Missile! Evading! Fuck, two. Enemy on your tail! Glitching!
Está disparando todo el rato.
That's luck! The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. It didn't connect. Hostile on your tail. Lead aim over clear ground. Come on, Ray. Hit the payload now.
Zone 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Estoy persiguiendo. Tranquilo que sí estoy persiguiendo.
Golem 2, Zone 2.
H2, missile launch.
Locked on.
Ah, me caí.
Vehicle, return fire!
Me caí.
H2 has crashed.
Ah, me caí. No lo controlé bien por lo que veo.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damages to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! Shit. Where are the damn interceptors? It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Stanley, being attacked by enemy aircraft! Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We're using the containers now.
Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Page 2, target destroyed. Missile inbound! Missile inbound! Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come.
Take them down.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Anti-ship missile fired.
Box 2!
You're being locked onto.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base!
Page 2, walking.
Flying to the clouds.
God damn it! My brother was in that radar unit! Bandit acquired. Firing. Fox 2.
Nice shot, Mage 2.
Special weaponry depleted.
I got him. He's mine.
How the hell was the enemy able to hit it so accurately? It's camouflaged.
Fox 2.
Hostile has locked. Evade. Continuing attack. Bandit on your 6.
Target lock. Firing.
Missile fired. Evading. We can't counter him. Bandit the front line still friendly.
They have a lock on you.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Fox 2. Breaking out of lock. Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us. Enemy on your ass.
Column 1, Box 2.
Llega aquí así.
Missile away.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I blame them. Page 2, target destroyed.
They have a lock on you. Shake them. Column 2, you can't go after every target.
Fox 2. All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
That's a miss.
Missile closing. Evading. Mayday on clear ground.
Page 2,
Score
walking.
3. You have to bail out now.
Page 2,
Golem 1. Enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Locked. It's chow time. Great. You want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Everything's been burned down.
Column 3,
last radar vehicle. Great work.
Go to see the Erusian spaces now.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Pull up.
Más. Más. Vale. Ya,
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those forwarders. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Get away from that vehicle, now!
Targeting gun range.
Column 1, box 2.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Stage 2, missile launch. All right, this base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining.
Pull up.
Otro F-17.
Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
Ah, estos son C-17, son
Shred the radar network.
porta...
Target is hit.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. Huh? Keep your mind focused. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
LOL. Drones. 5 drones.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look,
Missile.
they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1.
Missile.
Bandits confirmed as
Missile.
UAVs.
Missile.
Repeat, bandits are drones.
Missile. Missile.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
Me derribaron.
Mage 2's down.
Derribaron. Uf. Joder, con los cazas.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move,
Missile.
they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Oh.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Vaya engaño
Solid
que me han
squadron.
hecho.
You're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go. Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
clouds too.
The enemy does a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
UAV down.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Targeting range of guns.
He escaped into the clouds.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties. Don't ice up in there.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
They won't show up on the radar.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
A mí me gusta mucho el tema de los aviones. Y ese que tiene modo historia. O sea que más. Es el
You've given us air
resumen.
superior. The first. Now is the.
En 17 minutos. Se cargó. Siguiente misión. Two-pronged strategy. Estrategia de no sé qué.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenalberg, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenalberg and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us.
Esa es una misión bien larga.
We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Vale. Reparación, árboles de aviones. Vale, esta es la que yo he conseguido. Vale, ¿cuántos puntos tengo? 142. 142. Misil, fijación aire-aire por 4. Sí. He comprado disparar un nuevo avión. Wow. Vale. Me he quedado con 37. Vale. 37.000. Una nueva pieza de mejora. Me queda 22.000. 9, 18. Vale. Me quedan 13.000. Lo tengo. 14 de. ¿No? Tengo este. Lo tengo yo. No lo sabía. Inicio de misión. Ah, sí, 14 de lo tengo. Vale. Esto fue que sí. Esto era una especial, no. Sesión de. Vale, perfecto. Mira qué pasada de avión. Este sí que es un avión. Vamos a despegar con este. Hago más alcance, creo yo. Vamos. Puedo cargarme a 6 o a 8 enemigos de un solo lapazo. Eso sí, si te dan. Y creo que tengo menos misiles, creo. Pues vamos para allá.
Page 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. Page 2 is away.
Qué pasada.
Page 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up.
Oh, tengo
Good luck.
64 misiles.
Page 1, Wilco.
De un solo lapazo.
Page
Vamos
1
allá
Donald
a
1,
probarlo
Ranger
esto.
Stars.
A
Looking
probar
good,
esto.
Squadron. Keep up that pressure.
Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds.
And so, your first hunting season begins.
Let's do the humane thing and put it down.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Don't let those jerks steal your kills.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. I can't. Grab target. Bailing out. Shaking bandit.
pasada de avión. De avión es una pasada.
Page 2, walking.
4 misiles, solo mato a uno.
Nice kill. One remaining.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
That's a miss.
Getting out of pocket. Breaking. Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Moving to right up.
Page 2, missile launch.
Missile inbound. Breaking. Breaking.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Man haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming. Evade. Break. Break.
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Ahí está. Ahí está. Mira qué pasada de nave, tú. Mira qué pasada de nave. Lleva como 100 y pico de enemigos ahí. Drones. Pues estos son drones.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Scout from Watch. Tell me about that monster.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Dios. Me han partido ellos, madre mía. Me han partido. Ay, qué gracia, tú. Me he comido con patatas los misiles de los
They
enemigos.
had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Pero con patatas.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys move down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
That thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
I can't get a lock. Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here? We'll pass out some exhaust before the enemy wears out.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Damn, get away. They got me.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report.
You've been hit.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile!
Another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Madre mía, tú. ¿Cuánto daño hace ese enemigo, tú? Vale, no tengo que colocarme tan cerca de él. Mira, qué pedazo de nave.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Va.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Voy a por la nave grande.
These guys
Voy a
are
por la
definitely a
nave
step above
grande.
the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys go down easy. All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
What's this bad thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out
Voy a
Big
por la
Baby
nave
Huey.
grande.
They can't get a lock. Look at that light from the arsenal bird.
Vamos. Le he dado. Creo que le he dado.
Page 2, locked. Missile incoming.
Enemy on my six. Wait. Chosen one. They got me.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Ese dron ya está muerto.
Find the situation.
Ese dron está muerto.
Get your head out of your ass. Stop arguing with the damn drone.
Golem 2, missile, evade! Evading!
This is Golem 3. Golem 2's hit. Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break. Missile. We lost another friendly.
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority. HQ, what's happening?
Man.
I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How's that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
You may. Control ground. I'm breaking them up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Recon incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. Got too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation.
Sí,
They
porque
do
hay
it
una
earlier. More
cápsula.
would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Hay una cápsula aquí.
but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger. Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies. Golem 2, head back to base. Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
¿Se quedó sin
Copy
bala?
that. Returning home.
No puede ser.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Got one in my sights. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Yowza! Target eliminated. Good work. That's it, baby. Comes to Poppy.
Vamos. Hola, ¿y eso?
Mage 2,
Ha
land on
sido
your
más
tail.
falso. Sí,
More
es
UAVs spotted.
falsísimo.
Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
Ahora le da.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircraft, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now.
¿Nos
Attack.
retiramos?
One vanished. 50-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
We're blinking.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
Just talk to me.
I'm against an Su-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Technique. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off. Going for the loner. Mage 2, missile launch.
Golem and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France.
Let Golem and Mage Squadron
Firing.
they'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
This one's mine.
Mage 2, UAV down.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hotshot?
Don't
Just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt. We'll pay it.
Yo le estoy disparando todo el rato.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Miss. That's a miss.
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
It's got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Getting a little tired.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. Calculus Bay. We owe him one.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
Ammunition 0.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
That was the right decision at the time.
No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Vale, cumplido. La misioncita. Es una pasada. Nos hemos retirado y ya. Pero hemos derrotado casi la mayoría.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for
Ahora
approach.
aterrizar, que es lo que más me mola.
The deck is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to carrier. Lower your speed. Mage 2, bank right. Your approach looks good. Stay on course.
Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Aterrizado. No me he estrellado.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other...
No me estrellé. Vamos. No me estrellé, no me estrellé, no me estrellé.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure.
Más recompensas. Tienes uno o más apodos. Vale. Siguiente misión. La cinemática me cayó.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit?
No digo una cosa.
This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing a stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Misión 4, rescate.
proved by the failure of our previous strategy. The Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Hola, espectador. Dale like, suscribiros a mi canal. Hasta luego. Vale, pues tenemos que ir hasta allá sin que nos detecten. Árbol de aviones. ¿Cuánto tengo? 47.000. Vamos a iniciar misión con el Rise 2005. 2005. Sí, este mismo. El especial de la marcelleonlopez, piezas. Velocidad y manejo, fantástico. Vale. Wow. Vale. Despegue.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Vamos para allá. Vamos para allá. Vamos. Vamos a rescatar. No nos tienen que detectar.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Vale. Y tengo... En serio. 14 minutos para llegar, eso sí que no lo sabía. Por dicho, no me recordaba.
You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
Titan the Watch. Status report. How could anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
Are we under attack?
Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Vamos por aquí. Es que yo estoy muy concentrado. Perdonad.
We're on high alert. Set up interceptors
Muy
on the double.
concentrado porque
We're watching.
si me voy a los rojos, pues hasta luego, Lucas, y tengo que empezar de nuevo. Tengo 11 minutos. Vale, ya llego.
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTV, going home.
Para el final. Vale, ya está. Ya está. Bien, ya salió de toda la zona roja. Madre mía.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Caution, missile. Missile.
Being locked onto.
Missile. Missile.
H2, missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
H2, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Missile.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. H2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down. Half of the anti-air guns down. Target eliminated.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. H2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Missile. Missile. Caution. 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 Missile.
All SAM Charlotte to Bora Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Going up to meet our two VIPs.
Vale.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Target destruction confirmed.
Go to, hang in there.
UAV down.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Strap in. We're fighting against
UAV down.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there! Jacob's been hit!
Los tres que quedan ahí casi más o menos juntitos.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? UAV confirmed down.
Uno menos.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric!
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Eso va para allá y la verdad.
Damn. UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. We'll get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
3 remaining.
We found an Norwegian transfer craft. Its engines are on. Didn't connect.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do.
Golden Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
1 remaining. Box 3. All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harling wants to
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Container box. Para destruirlo. Es lo único que me falta, además.
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. No target. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Ya está hecho.
UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you.
Hay más enemigos. cargo.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Hay muchas más.
Down any UAVs near
Madre mía.
Fox 2. I got him. He's mine. Whoa, again, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory.
Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Me destruyó el... Lo que no me tenía que haber destruido, ¿verdad? Me casi hice la marsala.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain elements. Buku, forming up.
Missile away.
They're locked on me. Whoa, again, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory.
Roger. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you, but this isn't exactly a fighter.
Locked.
Missile headed for friendly.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
It was all mine.
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work. Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Hola, en serio, otra vez destruido, no puede ser. No puede ser esto.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south.
Vamos a
Provide
por
support.
ellos.
5 minutes remaining.
Ya sé de dónde vendrán, pero bueno.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain elements. Buku, forming up.
Stall warning.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
Whoa, again, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory.
Firing. Mage 2, walking.
Roger. Send UAVs in the transport. Orders are to fire warnings.
UAV down.
Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you, but this isn't exactly a fighter.
Golem 2, enemy behind you.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Lock acquired.
Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1. Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Ay. No puede ser eso. Es que me lo destruí en el...
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Este es el que tengo que salvaguardar este tío.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Yo es el que tengo
Sighting
que...
confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
I can't shake it! Roger. Sending UAV to the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight. Golem 4, break! Break!
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal?
Missile launched.
Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. What about the lighthouse? I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Gargoyle 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
3 minutes remaining.
Gargoyle straight
to Babel. Babel, roger.
Vale, por fin. Yo sin darme cuenta le doy. ¿Viste? Le doy. Ah, no.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind brake took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority.
Bien.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. The cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Locked.
Behind one.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Uy. Le he dado. Le he dado sin querer queriendo, tú. Le he dado sin querer queriendo.
Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OC's
Yo, he sido yo. He sido yo.
Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why.
No podré volar durante una temporada. Todo.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope.
88,000 me han dado. Uno o más emblemas nuevos. Siguiente misión. A ver.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Misión 5444.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today,
he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many?
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off.
Wow.
Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first.
We'll
start with Harling's murderer.
Los aviones.
We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make you think that we've got an active base here.
Vale, estoy en la base 444 y tengo que matar a los que están atacando. Vale. Mola. Árbol de aviones, a ver cuánto tengo de pasta. 68.000, vale. ¿Cuánto vale? Este lo tengo. Ya lo tengo. Vale. Este 15.000. ¿Para qué? Aumenta la potencia de misil estándar. Me gusta. 63.000. Este es un bombardero, vale. Tema de anticongelante pequeño. Vale. Iniciar la misión. Velocidad. Quiero bastante velocidad. ¿Este o este? Piezas. Congelante. Claro que sí. No se aguanto. Vale, despegue. Vamos a la misión. Ahora soy un convicto. Antes era un soldado. Y ahora soy un convicto. Ay, qué guay.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Prueba el altímetro.
Control, would you kindly send me a burst? Spare, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders. Go to hell. All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go
Mi
now.
compañero están ahí.
My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, you land your ass in Ship's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Damn.
You're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
Always in the know, aren't you?
In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? This is Vandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
Even if you die, just think of it as you atone for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
23, this is Spire 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Squad Squadron, get into formation.
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
Dámela.
Hostile bandit, attacking.
Missile.
There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that?
Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke! Send in the fire team.
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie?
Damn it!
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right on gun by now.
Really think the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill
Kill
trigger?
starts.
This is on first units. Counts going
I
forward.
decide that you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, band is flashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile groups detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Este es un fallo.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Missile.
Bingo! Direct hit.
Did they really think they could get a bunch of guys to just put on a show?
Oh, me encantan estos misiles.
Missile. Missile.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Like he
bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Geez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up.
You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here. 2 minutes, ASAP. We're completely exposed up here.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack. What the hell are you doing? Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Shit, I missed.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Giving it another go.
Eso de arriba. Eso de aquí arriba.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Box 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They're slipping around. Escort, we're out of time. Begin the attack.
Oh yeah! Let's do this. Sperry, watch your mouth.
Shut down.
Trigger again!
We're on fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Enemy sighted.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile. Missile.
Fire right tail.
Missile. Missile.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up. Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors. Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Missile. Missile.
Lost another friendly. They're coming around with their guns.
Bet he killed Harling with his guns too.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy got away. This is School 6, evading enemy missile. We're losing friendlies. This is not
Fallado.
bad. Friendly lost. One bandit back.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I should have put it all on trigger.
Enemy sighted.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid. Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Missile. Missile.
4 targets remaining. Bandit on my 6!
Missile. Missile.
We're being bombed. This is Nova 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home.
Damage report. We need to tend to lose it. The mission has failed. How about that, apples? Silence. Deserters will be punished.
Yeah! Suck on this!
Shut up. Shut up. Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right done by now.
After rethink the odds.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill
Tell us after the
trigger?
starts.
This is the first. If count's going for
I
it's all
decide
mine.
when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later.
Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines.
Get a bunch of convicts to just
You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Don't panic. This isn't our first dance. We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out. No, we're running it.
Man.
All aircraft act at your own discretion. Don't stray from your bomber.
Focus on destroying the target.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Come on, go. Let's go. Where the hell are we out here?
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Fox 2. I lost him.
Breaking. Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Oh.
Wow, you can trigger gun. Lucky shot.
Hey, let him watch. Begin the attack.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this.
Sparing. Watch your mouth.
Spare 15 lost. What do we do now?
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'd be done by now.
I have to rethink the odds.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first
Tell
kill
us after the
trigger?
starts.
This is the first.
If count's going for
I
it's all
decide
mine.
when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splash.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later.
Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
Your ass is mine. Die.
Trigger shot down a bomber.
That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Easy picking now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Come on, go. Where the hell are we out here?
No way anyone's gonna take a top score from me. It's in my blood.
What's that slow on a challenge? Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Geez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Missile.
Watch on hostile. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger. You're too far, Dunce. Get closer.
Bandit has a target.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack. What the hell are you doing? Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for a moment.
I'm losing escorts. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out. No, or his brother is killed. Trigger again. On fire! We're going now!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't be seen altitude. Bailing out. Invading.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serving pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's loyalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them.
That was dumb luck, tabloid. Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining.
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sparing, watch your mouth.
Attacking. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run. Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Enemy interceptors firing. Enemy sighted. Target acquired. I should have put it all on Trigger. There's another friendly. They're coming around with their guns. Bet he killed Harling with his guns too.
3 targets remaining. 2 targets remaining.
What in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason.
The paper mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick.
Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war. Enemy is flat. One bandit back.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first serve. Trigger is down!
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now after rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first
Tell
kill,
us after the
Trigger?
starts. This is no me first. If count's going
I
forward,
decide
so am
whether
I.
you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lying tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Me? It's in my blood. Allow me to educate you. This unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harlan's murderer.
We're losing escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out. No, only one of us killed.
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Everybody's been shut down. Where the hell is he out here? Break!
Pull up.
There goes spare 15.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'd be done by now. Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill, Trigger?
Starts.
This is the penal unit. If count's going
I
forward, it's all
decide
mine.
when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Breaking.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
We're losing escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out. No, only one of us killed.
Head to the next target. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harlan's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Let's go. Where the hell is he out here? Bandit on my tail. Breaking to escape lock.
Sorry, I got lucky.
I'm hit.
Bingo! Direct hit.
Eject. Breaking off. Dodge.
He's too quick.
Watch your 6. Missile fired. Evading. Bandit in my sights.
Focus on destroying the target.
Macy's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Geez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up.
You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
I should have put it all on Trigger.
Bandit acquired. Locked on. Bandit has a lock.
Trigger again.
On fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. Beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's so scrap queen.
Queenie? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Two targets remaining.
Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, men of McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment. 3 targets remaining. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! On my target.
Begin the attack.
Oh yeah! Let's do this. Sparing, watch your mouth.
I'm taking fire. Still flight capable. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Get on their ass if you want to score.
Ammunition 0.
Enemy on my 6.
They're coming around with their guns.
But he killed Harling with his guns too.
2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the papier-mâché strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first serve.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Yeah, hell yeah. Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron.
Por
Mission
fin.
complete. RTB.
Misión
Sure,
cumplida.
he's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
17.948
Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway.
Spare 15, you have permission to land.
Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank right. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high.
Vamos a aterrizar. Vamos a aterrizar.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Ole. Ole.
At least you're down.
Ole.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger.
Bien.
Don't forget.
Aterricé muy bien, además.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Además aterricé bastante bien. Tienes uno más, apodos nuevos. Siguiente misión.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
ya es la hora ya de marcharme. Que os vaya muy bien. Que os vaya muy bien a todos. Que tengáis buena noche, buena tarde, buenas mañanas y eso. Que os vaya muy bien. Mañana, no, el lunes por la tarde continuaré con este juego, con el Ice Combat 7. A mí me encanta y lo vamos a pasar aquí guay, ¿vale? Con esto de los aviones tal y cual, ¿vale? Es que hay muchos aviones, como habéis visto, mira. El árbol de los aviones. Mira. Todo esto. Hasta llegar hasta los más tochos, que son 1, 2, 1, 2, así, 2. Para llegar a estos 2. Y hay más, o sea, será una pasada como este. Estos que ya este también, y este. Las alas. Cada uno. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Aumenta ligeramente la tensión de PRM. Al pilotar un avión polivalente. Son mejoras, pero mejoras, más mejoras. Para aviones normales. Una pasada. Y esto está aquí. Se desbloquea cuando alcances el rango de soldado primero. ¿Y cómo puedo pasar de soldado primero? Esa es mi gran cuestión. Pero bueno. Ay, perdonad. Mira. Perdonad. Mira. Todo esto son mejoras. Y el que yo leí ahora, este es de rango primero. Y se desbloquea esto. Sí, esto, todo esto, los misiles, todo esto se bloquea con rango primero. Soldado primero. Misiles mejores. PRM al pilotar un caza. ¿Esto qué es? El tiempo de reaparición. Una pasada. Esto lo tiene todo completito el juego. Vale, nos vemos el lunes. Vale. Hasta luego.